Hello, Kazjem here, and I've got some plans. That's right, I have been working all over the place. Obviously, last time I showcased that I have this amazing reactor room that I built. Well, it's amazing for me. I'm sure a lot of people could outclass me. But something we're going to be getting to today is dun dun dun, Applied Energistics. I'll show you what the plans are for Applied Energistics here, but yeah, I've obviously got a very basic system, but I want to expand. I'm tired of having to run all over the place and find my terminal, things like that. So we're gonna fully integrate into Applied Energistics, and it's just gonna make everything so much better. And we're actually on the lower level of the new base. This is level 2, because I'm going kind of backwards like you do for a bunker. Start at 1, go down to 2, down to 3, etc. And I'm really liking it. I need to replace these torches, but yeah, so let me go ahead and show you here. So I've got a call button for the elevator. It's already here, but you can see I've also got this maintenance level, which is pretty much just going to be for, like, you know, wiring, things like that, things I need to monitor occasionally, just things to make the base run smoother. And then up at level 1, we have the control room. Ah, this is where the magic happens. So we'll get to this soon. And on the way out, I just want to show you something really neat. So I've been playing with these screens from RF Tools, and it's really fun. And I've got these welcome to Kaztech signs, and then thank you for visiting Kaztech. That's my, like, base name, I guess. I don't know. And then you see my very disturbing employees that kind of freaked out Q a little bit. But yeah, anyways, I think Q's actually here right now. You here, Q?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm over at my base, working on getting more cobble for my arcane stone.
Okay. Mind if I come check that out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Q's got an interesting little base. Let me go ahead and zip on over. Alright. We're just going to zoom down with the elytra. He's got a really cool setup going on here. I love this so much. I always like visiting here. Awesome. This is looking really good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about this though, because it looks like it goes right up to it. So
Right.
just thinking about moving it back, like maybe 2, and putting a couple things of like actual arcane stone bricks there. But then it would kind of fade into the tower once that becomes.
What if you just knocked the stairs in one? So it's like something like this, maybe.
Yeah, but that would throw off the whole tower.
I don't know if it's just like inset, like this. And you have it down here. Then you just like have the entry right here. I don't know. It's up to you. That's just something to consider.
Ooh, that would look pretty cool.
I mean, obviously knock this back one, or you could imitate your elevator entrance.
Yeah, but I like that. Like that. That looks pretty cool.
So you want to give me a quick tour of what's going on?
Yes.
Obviously, this is your Thaumcraft tower. Yeah.
Yeah, my Thaumcraft tower. As you can see up top, I'm kind of putting arcane stone up there, or arcane stone brick.
Right.
The next level, because I have to start with the Essentia smeltery.
Okay.
I've got my crude blast furnace still, along with my coke oven.
Nothing wrong with that.
Over here, I've got some Ender IO set up just for the time being. I'm going to find an actual place for
a basic setup. It works.
Yeah, well, I kind of cleared out this space over here for an Ender IO kind of place.
Which place? Sorry, I lost you for a second.
Over behind.
Oh, there you go.
My, yep, I kind of cleared out this, flattened this with my shovel. So
okay.
I can kind of do
that.
It.
Wow, you've got a lot of those roots, pixies flying around over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look into roots and stuff and do that. I've got, of course, got my water wheel going along with my tree farm. And then my cane farm, and then my actual farm over here, come through the archway here. You can see my farm that I've got going.
Nice, nice. I remember helping you with this. This is a fun build. This is a fun little project.
Yeah.
Basically, we was the little lake kind of separated right here? Was it about where I'm flying?
Yeah, yeah. There was a separation there, and then it was a drop down one here.
Yeah, we
So
spent a while filling this in.
Yeah.
It was a good like hour or so that we spent just like fixing up this lake area, but I think it turned out really great.
Yeah, I definitely gotta figure out a plan for this under IO stuff.
So what's going on with your base proper over here?
Well, I've decided.
Astral Temple, obviously.
Right. Gonna put Honestly, I'm not sure if I want to put a one over here, or I want to put the two like I have over there.
Right.
Just yet. I'm debating on putting a room over here, but if I'm gonna put a room, I might put some stairs in.
Right.
Or maybe a ramp into the room.
That could look cool. So yeah, you've just kind of moved into this Astral Temple and kind of made it your own.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like a home away from home.
Something like that. I like it a lot. And then this is something that we worked on last night. This like weird, like almost Romanesque, like garden entrance. This took a while, but I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah, and I actually put one of my arcane lamps here.
Yeah, and that's helping brighten up the place a lot.
Oh yeah. I do gotta figure out what I want to do up top though. For I think what I'm gonna do. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna bring up some blaze mesh real quick. Up here, I'm thinking here. Just that way it gives the lighting effect.
I would say only if you get some roof tiles made of marble brick from Architecture Craft. Make 2 for each one, and then just like seal off these corners with them. You see what I mean? That way it's that way it's not awkward. Like, oh, the marble ends and it begins.
Oh, like the kind of like the roof tiles.
Yeah.
That we were using down here.
Yeah. Same thing, just like sideways. That would look really cool. But yeah, I do like that idea.
You thinking sideways here? Like, you see here.
Yeah, let's grab any old one.
No. If I can get it correctly here.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that mirrored on all 8 surfaces.
Okay. Well, I was thinking of actually putting it down this way.
You do that too, but I mean, to kind of keep with the original design of the
very true,
temple,
yeah.
you could definitely just do it this way.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously with marble instead of this.
Yeah.
Don't want to dirty up the temple.
That would actually be pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'll go with that. I gotta check on my.
Yeah. And then there is one addition I made to this base, and I'm very happy with it, because Q ended up kind of happy with it. So I was here yesterday. I was like, "Huh, what's behind this dirt wall here?" Because I had like landed funny with my elytra or something, and landed like right here, and then all of a sudden it's just like, "What's here?" And then just knocked back like one dirt layer, and it's like, "Oh, this is his marble. Oh, he could have a window," and then voila, he had a window. I don't know. I think it looks nice. Plus, it brightens up the room a lot. And he hasn't yelled at me yet, so he must not hate it too much.
No, actually, it's enjoyable. So
that's good.
Hey, Kaz, you want to grab me some ignis real quick from my chest? The far left immersive chest.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm surprised you didn't pray to the sky gods for it.
No. I've got enough ignis.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head off to my place and do some of the Applied Energistics stuff.
Alrighty.
All right. Alright, so we are back, and I've grabbed me a little projects crate. Or project shulker box. That doesn't roll off the tongue as nicely. Okay, I don't need the spawner. I don't know why that's on me. Okay, so this Applied Energistics room. There's a hole in my floor. With Fabric of Reality at the bottom. It's not because I ran out of material. Trust me, that's not a problem at this point. But what did happen is I decided I kind of wanted to have like a recessed controller, because you know, if this is the brains of my facility, it should be kind of closely guarded. So with that in mind, yeah, actually I need some glass, so I'm gonna have to zip back upstairs, with level 1. There we are. Okay, so alright, glass. What do we got for glass right now? Not much, unfortunately. This will have to do. And actually, elevator too. I'm hilariously unprepared in the ways that I didn't think were going to happen. For now, we'll go with these elevators. I'll probably switch to an RF Tools elevator just for posterity. But who knows? Alright. So now, let's start laying this out. So basically, there's going to be a ceiling of glass here, is the way I see it. Or at least the corners are going to be glass. Yeah, that could look good. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And the middles are going to be kind of like the scaffolding type thing. And actually, I think I'm going to upgrade this glass to be like a reinforced variety, so it looks sturdier. Yeah, that'll look good. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop in and make the controller. So let's make this controller a thing. Here are my controller blocks. Just hop on down here. We're gonna place one right there for now. Then break it. I'm gonna go with a simple 5-wide design. It's a very simple design that I use a lot, because it opens up a lot of faces, and it just gives you a lot of kind of opportunities for expansion in the future. That is not far enough over on the dirt. There we go. Alright, and then we'll break these. And then break these 3. There we go. Because part of the controller design, whenever you build these bigger controllers, that you have to remember is that no more than 3 faces can be touched by another controller. Which makes it like a giant puzzle game. Because you also gotta get the actual cables in here, and I typically will never use more than what this cube has to offer whenever I build it. And I need more, actually. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 12 more. How am I 12 short? I thought I counted that out. We'll be right back. Now that I have rectified my derp, I can now come in here and finish forming up my controller block. So it turns out I looked at what happened. I pretty much just forgot that I was out of Skystone, so my bad. But alright, so that's good. It's still nice and suspended. Looks really epic and whatnot. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay. So now I've got, I think I'm actually gonna roll with these. So I'm gonna play with the flux plugs for this, and we're actually going to give it a dedicated pylon off of the energy cube, or energy storage device. So let's go ahead and let's head on over here, and we're gonna give that its own thing right about... Where would be a good spot? No, right here could actually be really fun. Let's do that. And we're just gonna dig over just a smidge. And then we're going to do a plug right here. Yeah, right there's fine. And then we're going to have no transfer limit. Then we're going to create a network called Applied Energistics. There we go. Create. So that's going to be that forever and always. And that's not correct. I put that in the wrong spot. Why did I dig this out again? I'm a silly human is why. Alright, so now I'll place the plug, put that on the Applied Energistics network, remove the limit, and then place an energy pylon. And then we need a piece of glass. Boom. And then it's going to draw from that. Sweet. Now I can just come right on down here, and I'll go ahead and do this. So I can do that. And we're going to set that on Applied Energistics. And there we go! It's all lit up like Christmas. I love it! Alright, so let's get some stuff hooked up. Because an Applied Energistics system is great, but you gotta use it. So, one of the first things I'm going to do is I need to draw a line out to the old base. And that won't be too hard. What I'm going to do for that is have a line basically straight from here. And, okay, I've already broken something. Good, good. Alright. And we're just going to draw this up into the old base real quick. Alright, so that is now hooked up to the old kind of Energistics system. And now, really quick, I'm going to... do I want to do that now? Yeah, let's do it. We're going to grab these two moving wands that I conveniently have on my person. And we are just going to yoink, yoink, all the items that I've ever had in this entire game. So if I were to fall in lava now, it would be bad. Except we have gravestones, so I'd have to like fall into the void or something. You get the idea. Okay, so what I'm going to do is dig out a little room over here for storage. And for now, it's going to be very basic, but I want it to feel really awesome. So I want a 3-long entrance going into this. Like, I want this to feel like a server farm. Yeah, that'll look good. And I'll pretty it up in a bit, but I just kind of wanted to get this done. Function first, aesthetic later. That's pretty much my priority. Yeah, that's gonna look awesome. Okay. So now, let's take this back one more. We're going to place you and you. And then we're going to run this cable like so. I've got plans for this to be like a glass floor. Oh, it's just gonna be awesome. Like, I am so proud of myself. I never build things this pretty. I mean, Q, you've seen my Minecraft builds. You know I'm not normally this aesthetic.
It depends on your mood.
My
One build
mood.
you were making was pretty good.
My what?
Your one build was pretty good.
What one build?
Your
The one
build.
build.
The last Revelation build.
Oh,
Pretty good.
yeah, I bit off more than I could chew. I just didn't know how to continue it. Alright, give it a second. Anytime. There we go, alright. And at some point, if it really comes down to it, I can always just put this on its own network for storage, but for now, my items are now accessible. I could always just make an SSD, Super Soren drive, for those that don't know. Very popular design, developed by the streamer Soren, or at least popularized by him. So I'm pretty sure other people had come up with the concept, but he kind of really made it superbly efficient. Alright. And we'll just seal that up. I'll put some facades on this to make it look nicer. But for now, that's going to look really slick. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the scaffolding in the middle, but for now, that's going to be wonderful. Okay, so the next step of this master plan. I have a workshop room designated. So if I go up one, so there's two things up here. One, this awesome little experience area that I built. I just kind of took stuff from different parts of the base and I combined it into one. So you got, like, you know, the XP drain, the XP shower, XP tanks, all with the maximum level fluid ducts and all that. And then I've got this lime banner, which for some reason lost the Longcraft logo. I'm not sure why. I'll get that back. Anvil, and then an enchanter. So yeah, everything you need for enchanting stuff right here, except books, which will come later. But this is going to be my workshop room. Nice view of the reactor. It's right in the main hallway, so that'll be easy. And I wanted to have this awesome, like, suspended ME terminal. So we're going to go ahead and build that. Yeah. You can see I've already moved something in here. There's another machine I'm getting ready to move in here, too. But, alright. Now let's go ahead and place the stuff which I did not bring with me. Need you. Alright. There we go. Now I can grab the crafting terminal. And I'll put another one over there. And then let's see here. Pattern terminal, probably not needed. Interface terminal, probably a good idea though. Just so I can kind of keep tabs on all the aspects of my Applied Energistics system. Nice. So then, if I come over here, I think I gotta pop through this wall in order to get there. There we go. Alright, now I need to bring this cable over. So if I bring this down... Okay, and this is probably going to need a dense right here, I can just tell. This is going to be a dense area, there's going to be a lot of stuff. Alright, now we're going to need to clear out a little bit of land here. So... Actually, no, because if... This is why I have a maintenance duct area. Aha! So, if I just do this... There we go. Break that. And I'll be back once I run this through my maintenance ducts. It's gonna be so cool. Alright, so this is going to be the last bit of this cable that I'm running. And yes, I'm avoiding using P2P for now. Because I want to challenge myself, you know? Alright, and this should be hooked up. And there we go. So now, if I head on up to my workshop, which is on level 1 of the bunker, the Kaztech bunker. Kind of rolls off the tongue. I don't know. I can come on over here, and there's all my items. Awesome! This is gonna be great. So, yeah, I've actually got enough time left in the episode that... Because that was really all that was on the agenda, is I wanted to set up the main control room, and I wanted to get this started so I can move all my machines in here. But, something else that I did, you know, I kind of laid out things that are going to happen in the base. So, over here, this is directly opposite of the control room, is going to be kind of the amenities wing, which is going to be dining and kitchen, which dining, not really necessary, it's more just kind of an aesthetic build, so maybe I can, you know, have fun decorating. The kitchen is going to be functional, because, you know, I like doing the higher tier foods, because they last longer, things like that. And then the library, I'm going to build a massive library that'll have all the enchanting stuff you could possibly want, and I'm really going to go heavy into bibliocraft and architecture craft to make that build really, really pop. So that's going to be really fun. Over here, before we check that out, this is going to be kind of like a trophy case area. So anybody that comes in, Q, me, someone else just walks in and be like, oh, hey, this is a cool little build. Got cool stuff, you know, I'll have like a dragon egg, I'll have different trophies, maybe some rare items, I don't know, just things like that to kind of demonstrate how successful I've been. I need to add some more pillars around here. So I've got the security office, which, you know, is occupied by my faithful employees. I don't know, I just had to find some clever way to use these Enderman heads, because they're so creepy. But yeah, and this is where all the different force fields and all that are generated around here. So I've actually got two, you might notice. One is for this guy. Oh, I can't even do that right now. But one is typically able to be operated for that guy right there, so that I can just walk through it. And you might notice, I can't jump through here. Why is that? So that's because I've got this guy that protects this booth from anybody walking in. So like, if Q wants to invade my base, he can't just hop the counter. He's actually got to go around the normal way. Haha. And then finally I've got this third one right here. And all this one does is it creates a break in this cube from this doorway back here. Because I couldn't find another way to cleverly do that without using even more shield projectors. So basically, I turn this one on, then turn this on, and it works. Don't know exactly how, but for some reason, that's how it manages to break it. But yeah, if I were to turn this off, I couldn't walk through. So, anyways, that's a thing. And also, I just wanted to show off how complex my redstoning was to get this elevator to work. So, I'm quite proud of the elevator. So, actually, if I go ahead and demonstrate the elevator really quickly. So, this is how my elevator works. I've got this unassuming house. I enter. You know, it's lit. Doesn't look too out of the ordinary, just, you know, it's village-esque. And then all I do is press this button. It closes the door. And after a second, we begin our descent. Oh, buddy! And then you can disembark, visit with security. They'll creepily look at you, as a lot of front desk workers do at large institutions, if you've ever looked at one. And then the elevator goes right back up, and the door opens. But yeah, pretty simple. And then you can call the elevator from down here too. It does the same process. It's the same redstone switch. But yeah, the redstoning to make that work was a little complex. I had to dive really deep into some redstoning that I don't normally do, but you know what? I'm pretty happy with it. Basically, all that happens is I have this trigger that delays everything first, but before it starts doing anything, it closes the door, and then it has a delay timer to send a redstone pulse to this guy, the bottom elevator, which will call the elevator down, and then it delays for about 15 seconds, and then it sends a redstone pulse to the top elevator block via this block here for some reason, and it calls it up, and then after that, it re-triggers the door to open. So that's all that really is. It required a lot of toggle latches, but it's not too bad. I'm pretty comfortable with those blocks, and I made it work. If there's a better way to make that work, let me know. But yeah. Anyways, so that's actually all I've really got for you guys today. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really enjoying this base. I'm really enjoying doing this series, and I'm enjoying playing around with some people. Anyways, so if you have anything to say, be sure to drop a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And until next time, this is QGosh signing out. See ya!